Hi, my name is Derek Cotton,
And I'm Chandler Prisk.
and this is Down by the Creek, the first and inaugural podcast of whatever we want it to be about.
Basically. All right, our first subject of the day, the senior movie that everyone wants to know about, but nobody comes to me, the one who's writing it, you know?
Exactly. Here's the thing. The senior movie, we planned it last year. We said we wanted to do something cool as seniors, and I said specifically, don't come to me about it, because I'm not writing it. All I'm doing is recording.
So we started off with a senior trip to Mexico type movie, and we get in a
Bus trash?
bus. Yeah, something happens to our bus because
Yep.
it always happens to our bus, and so we have to survive in the desert. But location wise, we couldn't do anything because no one's gonna go out to the desert and film with us for a day. So
I wouldn't.
that was basically what scratched that idea. And I couldn't write any more story. I got bored of the story and I didn't want to write anymore. Our second idea, my second idea was to have just like little memories that we had and just like do like a time machine type thing, and where we like we replay all the things that we've done and like the highlights, like the burrito fight. But we're not allowed to do that anyway. So that was basically what killed that idea, because everyone wanted the burrito fight, but we can't have the burrito fight. So
Yeah.
our third idea, which hopefully we'll stick to because we're starting filming in a few weeks, 5 weeks, 4 weeks.
5 weeks. So plan, I don't have a date, but I'll probably put it in the link in the description below, is that we're going to start filming as soon as football season is over. By then, Chandler should have a sufficient amount of the script done. We'll actually be able to go out and say, hey, seniors, if you're actually talented or not talented, either of those things, we're going to have you actually come and act. And we're actually making a story this time.
Yeah.
There's going to be actual plot, theoretically.
I'll give you the intro soon once I have it written.
Yep, Chandler's going to do that. But before we do that, let me read something. I want to say this podcast is not brought to you in part by Audible.com, but if they had sponsored us, this is what they'd like us to say. The leading provider in audiobooks, Audible.com has over 10,000 choices of audio media, including fiction, nonfiction, and periodicals. Sign up for a free 10-day trial at Audible.com. That's what they would say had they sponsored us, winky face. But we could go to Audible.com/The Creek to tell them you sent us, to tell us we sent them, whatever. But don't really, because they didn't sponsor us. Talking to you, Audible. Get on it. So the senior movie was a dream that I completely was against, because I see the amount of like time it's going to be for me, because everyone gets to see the on-set part, you know.
Yeah.
It's
And
really
that's
going to be like 18
so
hours a
much
day.
more. Yeah.
It's going to be 18 hours a day of me syncing audio and recording, because there's going to be quality feature length. And if we can, the plan is to get it actually showed, have
In
a
the
premiere
theater.
night at The
At-
Great Escape.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But that might cost money, and that means you guys would have to like buy the senior movie. But it wouldn't be too expensive, like $5 to $10 probably.
Well,
Hopefully you guys could do
we'll
that.
try.
We will try as hard as we can to do that. And one thing about filming, when we film, we'll have certain people come on certain days. You'll have to skip your lunch at Wendy's or wherever you're going to go. You're going to have to stay here at the school. Most filming will be done at the school. There will be very few scenes outside of here, but you'll have to take your lunch in 6th and 7th period and come film with us. Maybe like you'll probably have 2 or 3 days at most that you'll have to do that, and then you'll be in the movie. And if you can't come, you won't be in the movie. So that's all for that.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of people have asked a lot of questions, and let's just, attack a couple of them. First, why? Why in the world are you making a senior movie? Well, mostly because we want to, and that's not being sarcastic.
Yeah.
We think about, seniors past. What legacy do you leave behind? And if any of you, as being our classmates, know us, we're making a podcast right now. Who does that? Who listens to podcasts? You, apparently. We want to thank you for that. But, it's one of those things. We need to leave behind something new. We could put a statue.
Or a rock.
Or a plaque.
Freaking rock. Makes me
That
so
was
mad.
a discussion.
That was stupid.
I'm not against the rock
I'm
idea.
against the rock idea.
We need to do more with the rock idea.
I'm-
Bygones. So, yeah, the senior movie is definitely a dream, and it's going to come true. Before I graduate, I'm going to shoot and edit a movie it's going to say directed by Chandler Prisk and Derek Cotton. And it's going to be like actors, all of you, and you can go show your kids Think about that.
Ew.
Within 10 years, some of you are going to be married. Mark my words. And what's funny about this whole situation?
What?
You know what? We're at a point where we're far enough in life to where we can make decisions like, hey, let's make a podcast.
Yeah.
Last week I was worried about midterms.
Yeah, that's funny. Now back to things that they want to hear about, not your freaking life.
Sorry.
Senior movie.
That's what we can talk about.
Our new plot is a murder mystery. If we can get it approved by Blackstock, which I think we'll be able to do, because the person we will be murdering, I think, is going to be Janelle.
Whoa, no. Oh, we don't want to spoil it.
We need to know who it's going to be. No, people have to tell us who it's going to be. The listeners are going to send in who they think it should be.
All right.
I think we should murder Janelle.
I too. I mean,
but what's the motive?
Disclaimer: we're talking about on the film.
Yeah, we're not actually going to kill
We're not
Janelle.
killing people. That's against the
We'll
law.
put a disclaimer up right now.
Now, disclaimer: we do not condone murder, and I want a picture of a gun. Oops, I want a picture of a gun right here. Me.
All right there.
All right, cool. Thanks,
All
future
right.
Derek.
All right, so let's start off this script. It says, interior classroom day. The narrator. We'll have tryouts for the narrator, or somebody will audition for the narrator.
Dibs.
No,
Dibs.
we don't get the narrator part.
All right, fair enough.
Let's start. I will use my best narrator voice. It was a normal day at the creek. Students pushing and shoving in a loving Christian manner. The seniors, having been diagnosed with early symptoms of senioritis, were socializing around the school. Candid shots of seniors chilling out throughout the school. Narrator again. Well, at least everything seemed normal, but little did we know the agenda of a few jealous students. And this is the part where we go, this is all I've written so far, sorry. And then we go to a shot of a special person, which means the murderer or murderers, it might be, we don't know yet, brandishing a knife or other type of weapon, not a gun, because we can't bring any weapons to school. We could use a bat or something.
I'm pretty sure we can get special permissions for certain things as long as it's controlled.
Or if we do it outside of school, like the murder could take place
literally outside of the school.
Literally outside of the
All right,
school.
go ahead.
And so where I'm going with this is we need to find the motive to kill Janelle, because why would you want to kill Janelle? It's Janelle. Like, I'm thinking maybe someone who wants salutatorian, and whoever's in third place, does Shane have salutatorian or does Janelle?
It's one of those things where it's still up in the air. Like the second and third place for
Well,
class
one of
ranks.
them is dying, and the third place has to, so it's brother versus sister. One of them has to kill each other.
We'll figure it out. We got time.
But no one knows why, because no one would suspect them to kill their own sibling.
If you know Shane, you could completely suspect him to kill Janelle just for bragging rights.
We'll find out, but that might be a good motive, so he can have salutatorian and get into Samford, so he can be with.
Whoa. Censor that.
Whoa!
Future
Shots
Derek.
fired.
Vicious.
I live a savage lifestyle, just like Josh Bray.
Literally.
When he put up that picture of KR, you can censor that too. I didn't say that. All right, I didn't say that.
And action. I'm joking.
All right.
So here's the thing. Let's talk about something else. All right. So we'll come back to senior movies soon. But let's talk about something kind of important. This podcast. So this is a test just to see how it goes against. So how it meets the odds. So how would you guys like a podcast run by us? You know, we'd be your host and beautiful host, may I say so, at least on this side of the room.
On the left side.
Right side of the camera, stage left. So,
No.
you know, this is something that, you know, I don't expect you to sit down. I don't want to make an assignment, but it's something that'll be there for you. Say, current events, just for these last few months we have as seniors. Would it be something you guys are interested in? Maybe make an audio version exclusively that you can, you know, download off the podcast app or off SoundCloud, and that you can have while you're working out. So you can listen to the smooth sounds of my voice and Chandler's voice telling you, you know, news. We'll start with current events and such like that. All right.
So our senior T-shirts, we're not making them crap. We're gonna have some good T-shirts and jackets and crap, and some sweatpants. Say the Creek down the side, Seniors 2016 or something down the other side. We want your guys' ideas of what should go on the shirts. We'll design them, let you guys check them out and see if you like them or not. And then once we get them all looking good, we'll give you prices and we can buy them. But it probably won't be cheap. Probably like a t-shirt will cost like maybe $20 at most. If we get a lot of people, it'll go down. The more we sell, the cheaper it'll be. And jackets are definitely going to be way more expensive than that, 45 at the least.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe have a option because there's packages where you can have the zip down jacket or
Yeah.
you can have the hoodie and blah blah blah.
I
et
think
cetera,
we'll
et cetera.
do just hoodies.
I like
And then
hoodies.
sweatpants. I don't know how much sweatpants are. I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But we need your ideas for like slogans. We have running through the 16 with my woes, which I think we should put on the back, and then like on the front be like I don't know. I don't want to put like 2 slogans on it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe go big with the 16. Go
Yeah.
big or go home. Which is I like it honestly. I like that idea, but we'll make it look pretty sick.
Or we could do my favorite one by yours truly. You're welcome, just written across the
Yeah,
back.
that was a good one too.
Because if we're gonna be the best senior class ever, we might as well start being conceited now.
Yeah.
I mean, never start too early.
What
Let's
else?
talk about current events.
All right.
So at the moment, and this is, the boring part, everything in media as far as news is talking about the election. Rightfully so.
Okay, that's enough about politics. Let's continue. Our
Enough for
football
me.
team. Oh, we're undefeated. Oh yeah.
Shout out to Creekside Cougars, which we were both members of. This team has gone a long way
Yeah.
from the last. You've been here for longer than I have.
But I didn't play football that long.
I've played
I've
for
only
3
played-
years.
I played 2.
Man, coming
awful.
from going, we weren't terrible, but we weren't good. Now we're doing what we need to do. This is why we can't have nice things. So here's the thing: with any sport, there comes a time when there needs to be murder. And with that
Yes,
segue, we're going to go back to the podcast discussion.
the podcast discussion.
The senior movie.
Oh, I would like to inform all of my fellow classmates that I purchased my first lottery ticket yesterday. And I really didn't know what to do once I got it, but I figured it out. I'm on the website waiting for them to update the numbers for October 20th. Is that today?
Yep.
Yeah, October 20th. See if I won, I think $93 million. That'd be nice. If I win $93 million, I'll share with all of you.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
If you,
He says I wouldn't give him $10.
no,
if I won the lottery.
No, I asked specifically for $10. I was like, if you
Yeah.
win the lottery, and I happened only if I was the one that took you, could I get $10?
Yeah.
out
And I
of it?
said yes, and you said no, you wouldn't. I was like, yes, I would. It's $10. Why would I not give you $10?
He's given me $10 before.
Have I?
Yeah, you've bought me lunch before.
Oh yeah.
Friendship,
Ugh, hate it.
it's the worst thing ever.
I
All
need
right.
to write this script.
So,
All right. So what else can happen? Like we can after the person dies, we have to find the body in where? Where should we? In the kitchen?
no, not in the kitchen. That's too mainstream.
We can't have gore.
We can't have
I
gore.
sent no, we can't. I
Oh.
sent an email to Blackstock saying we will not have gore.
No gore.
No gore. Sorry.
So all of the deaths have to be momentarily.
There's only one
hilarious.
death.
I got you. What are deadly things in the school that would be, iconic?
Lunch. A lunch.
Shout out to being a senior and not eating lunch here anymore.
Oh yeah, it's
Not
great.
that it's bad, but McDonald's.
But like, yeah, it's so cheap. Like
That's a subject to talk about since you want to talk
Wow.
about real news.
2 apple pies for $1.
Better than
Oh
that.
my gosh.
2 apple pies for $1. I'm talking all day breakfast at McDonald's. McDonald's sponsor us. This podcast not brought to you in part by McDonald's. Go ahead and get your all day breakfast. I'm talking you got your biscuits, you got your burritos, you got your hash browns all day.
Hot cakes.
Hot cakes 24 hours a day,
That's what they're called, right?
24/7.
That's
Yep.
their pancakes are called hot
We'll
cakes.
call them flapjacks
No,
because
they're not called
but
flapjacks.
all right, radio silence for a second. Let's hear how good that word sounds though.
Flapjacks.
There we go.
Cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon buns. Now, here's the thing. Go to McDonald's. Go ahead and tell them we sent you by going to mcdonalds.com/thecreek. Don't go there. It doesn't exist. But McDonald's, we're looking at you too.
Give us money and food.
Don't even give us money. Just give us food.
But money was nice too.
We'll talk positive about you. He's about to win the lottery, so
Yeah, I'll buy a McDonald's. And
please do.
that'd be awesome if I bought a
Yeah,
McDonald's.
man. So we're just going to ramble for an hour?
Why not?
All right.
Well, we need to work on the script. You need to stop changing the subject.
Well, here's the thing. We got a podcast.
And pop filters so I can.
Oh, real quick question. So where have we been this entire time?
I think we're in Tahiti.
We're in Tahiti.
Or we could change it right now and just be like, oh, let's go to Alaska.
Oh, we're in Alaska. Oh
Oh my-
Wait,
oh
no,
my-
actually, I think that's a picture of Antarctica. I couldn't find a picture of Alaska. But Antarctica works too.
How do you
there.
get a picture of Antarctica but not Alaska? People actually live in Alaska.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
That's myth. Population of Alaska.
Did you hear about somebody saw the Jersey Devil? It's a picture of like a freaking like stuffed goat like tied by a string, and they put it on the news and it says it's Jersey Devil. You know what the Jersey Devil is, right?
No, I have no
You
idea.
never watched The Lost Tapes?
I haven't watched The Lost Tapes. I
Oh
don't know
my
what that is.
gosh. It's a show about like all these mythical creatures that people supposedly see, and like the Jersey Devil's one of them. Is so retarded. It's like a flying goat that like eats people. I don't know
Flying goat that eats people. I'm
Yeah.
already not interested.
what happened to my phone.
What turned off?
Somebody text me if you're listening. My number is I don't even know.
Even
what my
though
number
this
is.
isn't a live streaming podcast,
I
go
know.
ahead and
I know. I said when you listen to this, text me. I'll give you my phone number
shoot
real
me a
quick.
text.
I just don't know what it is because I just got this phone.
Oh, while
New
we're here,
phone.
let me see this.
Look at my iPhone 0.5. Can
yeah,
you see?
this Apple. Shout out to Apple. This
For,
podcast brought to you in part by Apple, except not really at all. Get your iPhone 5S a little bit cheaper than the 6S because it's the old generation, and get your good old fashioned Android
No,
iPhone.
iPhone 0.5.
Okay, let's get a zoom on that.
Zoom.
That's enough zooming. All right, so what else is happening senior year?
I'm just trying to find my phone number. How do you find your own? Oh, send my number. No.
I can look it up.
Oh yay! I know it's like 709 or something
Oh,
like
you
that.
really want to put your phone number out on YouTube?
I want it out on YouTube. Oh, everyone's gonna.
Yeah.
Can we? Oh.
So if you want to get in touch with us, this podcast is really at the moment exclusively to people at our school,
Wait.
which is kind of
I wanna-
inconvenient.
I want to say Derek's phone number out loud.
Don't you dare!
I'm gonna do
I'll
it.
bleep it.
I want to.
I'm gonna bleep it out.
I'm gonna find it.
I'm
and do
gonna
it.
make you sound like a sailor.
How dare you? How dare you?
Which,
Why is my address book not even opening? This.
Here's the thing.
The
If you
0.5.
do want to get some updates, if you are interested in the podcast, I think this would be a good way to do it. Go ahead to youtube.com/user/Winterhat Studios. And
It's right here. Right up here maybe?
wait, yeah,
Let's
put
throw
it
up
put,
here.
Yeah, put it right here.
there.
Yeah, somewhere in this area.
The website.
youtube.com/users/Winterhat Studios. I think it's something like that. Like this video. Send a comment, a very nice comment.
Whoa, where did Antarctica go? Why are we on a green screen?
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
I
Alright.
quite like the city of New Zealand, which isn't a city, it's a country actually, but
You're right.
Devonport, New Zealand. That's where Lord lives. #Bay. All right.
Awkward.
So, hey, you know what we should do?
We should.
Just start gossiping about people.
Oh, let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
talk about.
Let's talk about you.
No, let's not
Hey,
talk about me.
we can bleep it out. It's fine. Don't worry.
We should just have all this bleep, just like just talking, but we're not cussing. We
But-
promise.
I don't promise, but believe
Mom,
us.
I'm not cussing. Trust
he is
me. Mom.
like a sailor. You would not believe what I'm having here for these right now.
My ears hurt from the profanity.
All right, here's the thing. All right, so Chandler, because by the time this comes out,
no.
it'll be
no.
relevant.
What? No.
Oh yeah,
Let's not talk about this.
let's
let's
do it.
the senior movie. Derek, tell me what to write. I need to know what to write.
I want there to be action.
Yes. So the murder with a bat,
No,
with a rock,
nope.
with a lunch,
Suffocation
suffocation
Through-
through a paper bag.
via cougar costume.
I like it. Keep going.
I'm thinking this is gonna get morbid, but the cougar costume has been sabotaged
Yes.
to where it's airtight after you put it on, and it can't be taken off. So the person looks like a really awesome freaking mascot, but he's really just
jumping
suffocating.
around,
But
dying.
he's only a
She.
good mascot. He or she is only a good mascot for like 15 seconds, 12 seconds more.
Then they fall out.
And then they're just like, yeah, this guy's great. And then he doesn't get up.
But that means we have to have people cheering, and you know our school.
Stock footage.
Get her cheering on the green screen and just
okay, wait. Oh, all right. So future Derek, kids cheering soundbite, kids.yay.exe.
Okay, so then she dies, and then who's gonna step up to try to be the detective? It should be someone like who we like would like never figure it out. No.
Oh, I'm feeling T-Gel Mini. I could see him as a detective, and or if you want to go the
And
serious route,
have Eman Watson.
I was thinking E-Man as the lead because he's got that serious kind of thing, like little good cop, bad cop. They're on the same level, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. One
How about
serious-
we have like different groups trying to figure out all at the same time, and like people take different
everyone
approaches.
except for the cops because
Yeah, we can't tell the cops.
we can.
No,
We
We
can't.
get locked in. The
Oh man, hostage situation. I like that a lot.
And we could film like police trying to get in, but they can't.
I'll
Like-
kick a door down.
We don't have a door to kick down.
You get a stunt door.
We don't have a stunt
Movie
door.
magic, Chandler.
We
Anything.
don't-
Anything is possible. That's why I'm not in praise band.
Everything is awesome.
Copyright.
Oh,
Don't take us down.
also, if we keep doing podcasts, we can have guests.
Guest speaker. So if you want to
Guest
be on the
singers.
podcast, dude, listen. Here's the thing. This podcast is a test. So that's why we're rambling. We don't have an agenda. We didn't write a script about this thing. I wrote. All right. So if you look on my laptop, I have one fake ad read for audible.com.
Yeah,
And he's actually writing the script as we speak.
not
right
really.
now. Well,
I
he was.
stopped.
The point is, this podcast is not. It's not going to be like this. It's going to be way more professional. So, what I
Professional.
want you to do is, if you're interested in the podcast, you have ideas for the podcast, something sticks out to you, something you want singers to do. Because who says adults can only have podcasts?
No one.
I'm not even 18. Not
I
even.
mean, I'm an adult.
He's
I
legal.
want you guys to know that. Everyone knows that. I tell everyone.
Even though I look older,
You don't look older.
I'm
are
wearing a tie. Let's be honest. I could be 40 for all you know.
I'm wearing Converse, but no one can see it.
So
Unless
this
I put my
podcast
shoe
also not brought to you in part by hiking boots.
Are those new?
No, these are the same hiking boots. I have like 3 pair, but this is one of my 3 that I put in circulation.
Are we on a mountain now?
Oh, watch us hike through the mountain plains of Mount Everest. Plains.
That's like
Mountain plains.
what's the thing? What's it called?
Double entendre?
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know.
No, the thing like
Think I've been paying
when you say
attention?
something but it like
Allude?
contradicts itself. You're
Onomatopoeia.
Pop.
Bang. Slam.
No.
Pow.
Did that just show up on the screen?
It may have if I didn't get tired of editing this already.
Yeah, you probably did though.
What if I just like all these like segues we're doing to the green screen? I don't even like change it. Would you be mad? I would be mad.
No, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be fine. I mean,
Oh, that's why I'm not getting any interesting news. I'm on /rpolitics. Ugh.
you're on Reddit. What the heck?
I'm going on. Hey, Reddit.
I
Front
used
page of-
Reddit yesterday actually for some ideas for this mystery.
Viewer discretion is advised. All right. Let's,
Oh my
wow.
headphones
Okay.
are
I can.
still
Oh, dude. All right.
on.
Let's talk about this. So you're gonna
My
love this.
headphones are probably dead.
All right. So this is from the San Francisco Gate. Hunters shoot 2 moose before realizing they were firing into a zoo.
Are you
All right,
serious?
that's not funny. That's not funny.
Are you serious?
Let's read this. A Norwegian hunting party must have been amazed at their luck when they found and shot dead 2 large moose, but moments later, a horrible realization dawned on them. They'd shot through a fence and killed 2 zoo animals.
What in the world?
Here's the thing. In Boy Scouts, that's the extent of my shooting ability because I don't shoot guns, but they always tell you to know your target and what's beyond it. You don't just I'm thinking about Atlanta Zoo. You don't just stumble upon a zoo. It doesn't happen. Like you see moose somewhere where moose are. In Norway, this is a Norwegian hunting challenge.
What? You're boring.
oh
You're
my
boring me, Derek. You're
my
boring all the people in the audience. I'm trying to make them have some
gosh.
fun.
Oh my gosh.
No one wants to know about Norwegian moose.
Oh my gosh.
Moosing in the woods and
In the woods and isn't. Cue the woods.
woods and is cute.
Oh gosh.
Man. Oh, I wish I had my ocarina. I could soothe you guys so easily.
Please no.
I learned some song yesterday. I don't remember what it was, but it was a good song. I don't even know. I don't remember.
It's a good song.
This is a good song.
So yeah, shameless plug here. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at mostly_Derek. Get to see this face right here. Yep, you're welcome. I know. It's all right.
You can follow How Dare You as well. You'll find me on there.
Is there any punctuation to that?
You'll find me. Just type in How Dare You.
If you
I'll show up.
you look for Chandler, you will find. Well, the thing is, you don't find Chandler. Chandler finds you.
Yes.
Okay.
What was our old winter? What was that one we did for Winterhat Studios?
Let me see if I can get into character here.
Derek drinks his
the
generic
mysterious Derek drinks the
chocolate drink.
drink. when he sees the Winterhat Studios
Studios
drone.
drone.
Oh, wow. The video's right there
Oh,
playing in the
can-
background. Whoa,
Let's get some audio.
Studios
lights.
drone.
There's no lights, but whatever.
Oh God.
That's my favorite part.
Run away. Oh God.
That's also my favorite part.
Ow. That hurts. Oh, not the Winterhat
I think Derek
Studios.
just tripped. I think that's
Not the
Derek.
Winterhat Studios. I hope I didn't say just now.
That's a good video. I remember that one. That was
For
fun.
anyone wondering how green screens work, they're literally a portal to the past.
Yeah. Like literally, I could.
World War II.
No.
World War One. Korean conflict. History over.
It was a good lesson.
I know. That wasn't in order, in case you're wondering.
Now let's do a history of Taylor Swift's albums.
All right, I want to say shout out to
Oh.
1989. A close friend of mine's going to her concert. I'm kind of jelly. I'm not gonna lie. Could have took me.
Kind of.
I'm really jelly. I would want to see Taylor Swift in concert. I'm not above Taylor Swift. I kind of want to date Taylor Swift
No, you don't.
just so I can get a song written after me.
And so Lord will know about you.
Yeah, and then Lord
and
will
then
be
all
like,
your dreams will come true.
everything your heart desires will come to you. I don't know the words.
Derek, we should sing a song.
Let's sing a song.
Should we sing? Let's sing like a classic song, like "Living on a Prayer" or something.
No, that is your go-to song.
Because it's so good.
Yeah, but let's sing Lord.
Not Lord.
Bare Naked Ladies.
No.
No, Bare Naked Ladies, a band, not a metaphor.
No.
Man, it's hard to talk for an hour when you don't write anything of.
Oh, let's
When this song is stuck inside your head, just sing this song. Just sing this song instead. It goes like ba 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 da ba 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 ba. So go ahead and go to YouTube and follow Julian Smith.
Yeah, you guys remember them? Yeah.
Yeah, remember him? He's still doing stuff, like good stuff.
And it's pretty funny. Like,
Better quality than this.
I wish I was a black guy. I wish I was a black guy
Is
too.
that racist?
I would really own a Bentley, and I do whatever black guys do. 'Cause when you are a black guy, everyone wants to be like you. I wish I was a black guy. I wish I was a black guy too. Yes, he didn't get to mute me in time.
I didn't get to mute him in time.
Oh man, I hit that note too. That was a pretty good note.
You know what? He sung so badly
Don't take
and
me
so
out. Don't
racistly
take it out.
that literally it broke our interface for our
Did it really?
soundboard. And
No, it probably just disconnected.
not even. You disconnected us from the soundboard. It was so bad.
yeah.
Or maybe because I kicked that router a while ago, and
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure it.
I think we should wrap this up before they get bored and leave because I have a few questions to ask them or to remind them of before we leave.
Let's see how long we're going. We got about. We've been going for about 28 minutes now.
All right. I think that's sufficient time for
Yeah,
this
man.
first podcast.
You know, podcasts will be anywhere from like 15 minutes to 45, maybe an hour, depending if we have actual stuff to talk about. Yeah.
All right. Before we leave, I have a few questions for you guys to remind you of that we asked during the podcast. Our first question was, in our senior movie, who should we kill? Who should die?
Wait, Tom, is this a quiz?
No.
I didn't study.
No. Shut up. No, this is what we want you guys to tell us the answers to in person or through email at winterhatstudios@gmail.com. That's up on the thing too. Question 1, who should we kill? Like in the senior movie, not in real life. And what is the motive for killing that person? Like who would have the motive? Who should kill and who should be killed?
I'm going to go ahead and say no food-based murders because that hits me close to home because food shouldn't be distasteful like that. So
Our second, ideas for our T-shirts and such. We need slogans, good ideas. Just give us those, and then we'll do like a poll thing, or we'll send out a poll or something, or do something to find out which ones
I
you
can
guys
make a
like
poll.
best. And then our final question is continuing podcasts. If we should continue this, or if we should just stop right here.
Well, here's the thing. Even if you say this is awful, this is something I never want to see it again, I'm still going to do it
Yeah,
because it's cool.
it is
But
fun.
so instead of that question, what do you want to see on the next podcast? What's the best medium for you guys? Is SoundCloud good? Like probably where the audio-based version of this is going to be. We might be able to get one up on Spotify. I know they have something about those things. We'll talk to them. Or is the video podcast more your speed? Because you know something
like
really
it.
annoying. I want to tell you. All right, I'm going to rant for a second. You open the YouTube app and you close it and you can't listen to your music while your phone is locked. But if you do it through Safari on here, on this iPhone, it works. Explain. This podcast not brought to you in part by YouTube. Get your stuff together.
Even though we're going to use YouTube to send this out.
Yeah, please don't ban
Please
us.
don't, yeah, like, he didn't mean it.
I meant it.
He
All
didn't
right.
mean it.
Well, I'll see you guys later. This is the part where we freeze and pretend
And
like...
then on the screen it says Down by the Creek.
Whoa,
And we-
credits! Oh, never mind. I don't
we
feel like
don't-
typing credits.
It'll just say Derek and Chandler. Down by the Creek.
Fade to black.
Can we have outro music?
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Do do. Oh.
Bye.
No.